Is dissociation ruining your life? Talking about dissociation isn't a common thing, but it has ran my life since I could remember. Kind of like a secret that no one else knew. Fight or flight would kick in, and instead of choosing one, I froze, losing myself entirely instead. Children tend to do this in school as a product of being stuck in an environment they don't want to be in. So they cope silently, the only way the brain really knows how, by dissociation. It is a survival instinct. Your brain thinks it's helping, and, well, in a messed up way, it is. It numbs the pain and passes time faster. Experiencing dissociation is a scary feeling, as if you're losing time, struggling to be in the moment, and causes severe depression and anxiety. Have you ever been waiting in a line that was far too long? Some Karen at the cash register is holding it up, so you start to lose focus? Maybe your eyes went blurry, you begin to drown out sound, and the environment around you started to lose shape? During that, you might have been thinking in spirals or, well, not even thinking at all. Before you know it, you have your coffee and the wait is over and the experience is past, almost like it just teleported into your hand. In that instance, it doesn't seem so bad, right? That's correct. Objectively, it helped through that moment. But what if I told you it can become a habit? Now, it isn't just when you're waiting. It's when you're around family, spending time together. You show up, and then all of a sudden, it's time to go. With friends, at the bar, playing games, even then, somewhere where you're supposed to enjoy yourself, you instead find yourself staring off into the abyss, once again, not present. By the time you're 35, you've got a wife and kids or husband, and you can't even remember their birth because mentally you weren't there for that either. Now they're 10 years old. You wonder where the time went. Well, it was spent in survival mode. Whether big moments like sitting in for someone's graduation, or small moments like waiting for an elevator, it becomes a constant battle of will to be present in the moment. A battle that you seem to keep losing. The bad moments fly past, and the good moments, those fly even faster. The feeling of time is slipping through your fingers, causing immense anxiety that just builds and builds. Eventually, you blow up and have an outburst from the pressure that has been bottled up, which just causes you to dissociate more. And then there comes the ever familiar feeling of shame. It turns into a relentless cycle of fear, panic, and the perception that time is being wasted. Welcome to your life, one where you escape every chance you get and not feeling in control of it. If you think that's tough to handle, the side effects might be the hardest part. With personal experience, I find the more you focus on the time lost, the faster it seems to go. And anxiety mixed with depression become your only real constant in life you can count on. Like a cycle, anxiety triggers dissociation, which leads to loss of time, the perceived loss of time, and enjoyment of life. This then leads to depression. Not knowing how to help yourself goes right back into anxiety. All of this yields extremely high stress, which is what your brain is attempting to avoid in the first place. They fuel each other until something snaps, leading to a tragedy or just an unfulfilling life that is passed to the next generation. Oftentimes, if you go get help, they will identify depression and anxiety just fine. But the dissociation, that goes under the radar. So when they treat your anxiety and depression, it doesn't really help. The issue at the core is much larger. No one sees your dissociation but you. You are not alone in this experience, even if it feels that way. It is more common of a feeling than you know. You might be asking yourself, but what do I do? What can I do? Well, what can be done about it is becoming aware of it, learning about it. You have the entire internet at your fingertips. All you have to do is type it into Google and read about it. I don't care if it's the AI. I don't care how many articles you look at. Look at them all. Become hungry for information. That is where your answer lies. After a very long time in my life, almost 20 or so years of dissociating very frequently myself, I have found a couple of things that help me. And one of them is nature, plants, smells, things that ground me. Ground me means makes me think about where I'm at and what I'm doing. I have oracle cards that I like to read that bring me back into reality, that pull me out of my head. I have lavender oil, I have incense, I have affirmations I connect with on my walls for me to see. I am doing the best I can to come out of survival mode and start living. And I don't know if I've made it yet. I don't think I could say that, but I'm really close. And I just want you to know, just because you feel that way does not mean it has to be that way. Your brain is trying to protect you, and in some ways, it does a great job. Just not when it's all the time, constantly, just making you feel like your life is draining right before your eyes. You can do this, and so can I. The more aware we become, the more power we have. The more of a normal conversation that dissociation can be, the better off all of us will be. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching if you did. And I'll see you in the next video essay. Bye!